Yeah, I'm crying. Oh, yeah, nice girl. One-year anniversary speech of the USB government. On this day, the government of the state of Calabar, United States of Biafra, have decided to honor the one-year anniversary on this day, November 2025. We all know Biafra has been declared in Latin Finland, November 2024. And today we salute and pay tribute to our heroes and heroines. We honor our supreme leader. We salute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We salute His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa. We thank the Most High Akwa Basigo for all he has done for the people of the state of Calabar, United States of Biafra. We say we will never forget the atrocities meted upon us by the Zulu government and the inhuman treatment. We stand solidly behind our government as we honor and respect this day in the victory of our freedom fighting. Attention! Avis.
Yes, Your Excellency, we can go on with the fundraising for now. And after...
Every Biafran here today, we are very, very proud of our elite squad. They don't make noise. They don't talk. You don't see them. You don't hear the noise because they participate in one of the highest trainings available to prepare them to be one of the best military in the world. And I'm not mincing words about that. The United States of Biafra Defense is an elite squad. You can see them. You see the men mount. You see the women mount. It's not noise. There is nothing these people are doing today that is illegal, except the Nigerian terrorist state that brought extremist Islamics to kill us and attack innocent Biafrans. These people, they are in their land. We are in our land. We are not in the northern part of Nigeria. We are not in the western part of Nigeria. We are not in the middle belt. We are in the southeast and south part of Nigeria. Now, fully declared Biafra land. You can see they are not looking for trouble. They are in their own community. We are in our homes. And the Nigerian state, with the reintegrated terrorists they brought to kill us, they are bringing them to us. And you think we are just going to keep quiet and watch them as they kill us and go? No way. No way. It's not going to happen. I've always believed in peaceful solution to any problem. Peaceful resolution to every problem. At the end of the day, we will still sit down on the table and talk. So the killings, the punishment that Tinubu and Co are unleashing on innocent Biafrans cannot continue. There is just no reason for that. Because in the end, they must leave Biafra land. So the earlier, if they want to come to the table with me, I am open to that. The earlier, the better. There is no need for continuous bloodshed, because it's going to be happening on both sides. And I promise you more on the side of the Nigerian state. Because we have one of the best trained squad in the world. We have our defense being trained, not just by experts in IHL training, by experts from the best countries in the world. And you can see that in the way they move, the things they do, the way they appear and all that. And more is coming. Again, we don't have to display everything on this event. But the earlier Tinubu come to terms to talk and open to discuss with him, the earlier the better. So that we stop this shedding of innocent blood, which Tinubu and the reintegrated terrorists, they brought in people who are blood suckers. They are blood sucking demons. All they know is to suck the blood of Christians, the blood of indigenous Biafrans. We are not going to fold our hands while they continue to do that and send their rogue ambassadors like the one they recently created in America to go and talk to President Donald Trump that Nigeria is not a killing sport, that Nigeria is not killing Christians. The lies, the misinformation they want to carry around, we are watching them. America is waiting for you, Tinubu. You and your so-called ambassadors you just appointed. The world already know the fact. The fact is what is going to continue to destroy Nigeria. Nothing more. The fact. The thousands of indigenous Christians that are killed every day, kidnapped every day by the Nigerian state. Nobody can stop that. Nobody can dispute those facts. Even if you have a contract of $100 billion you sign with the Nigerian state, that can never stop these underlying facts that are coming out every single day. The many Christians that were murdered in the Kwara church, just 2 days after that, many were killed. I'm not talking about the thousands of indigenous citizens killed in Southern Canada, in Zamfara State, in Borno State, in Plateau State, in Biafra State, in Ebonyi State, in Aba State, in Omambala State, everywhere. Nigeria, Tinubu cannot handle the terrorist state and the terrorism in Nigeria. So any of you thinking or listening to the so-called fake ambassadors, some of those ambassadors they are bringing to your office in America, they are reintegrated terrorists. As long as they are Muslim extremists, most of them, they pretend them. And they will tell you, oh, Christians and Muslims are killed alive. Oh, it's Mama Hada clash. Just like BBC is promoting the criminality and the killing of indigenous Nigerians. Nobody should take that BBC serious. They are machinery of pretend and the Nigerian state to continue to kill indigenous Nigerians and indigenous Biafrans. So, the only solution, apart from Biafra has exited, and we will confront the Nigerian state anywhere we see them in Biafra, that is a promise. Apart from that, the dissolution of that entity called Nigeria must happen for lives to be saved. Must. Forget those politicians that are flying from one office, coming to your office, misinforming and telling you lies. Because Tinubu gave them appointment and all that. All they want is to continue to maintain one Nigeria. One Nigeria where the terrorists have formed a safe haven in Nigeria. And they will use this safe haven to attack Western countries. That was the same thing our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was saying. And then Alexander Stubb colluded with Nigerian state to label him whatever that he wants to label, which we don't even care, it doesn't matter. That's why we tell Simon Ekpa do not be moved for that which you see We already got it. And we will make Nigeria lead. And as quickly as possible, Nigeria state will leave both of you. It's a promise I'm giving you. We will make them leave you. The only language Nigeria understands is violence. That is the only language because they populated that country with integrated terrorists. What do they know? Chopping people's head up, burning people's home, destroying people's farms, attacking people in their innocent community, coming into Biafra land to attack us, burn our homes, rape our women, rape our children, destroy our homes, arrest innocent Biafrans that are just moving around. Just like Tinubu instructed them to arrest one Mr. Gino, who was preparing for the United States of Biafra independence anniversary a few days ago in Amoa de Oka. Tinubu's men, Soludo's men, they arrested this innocent Biafra. He has not committed any crime, no harm, nothing. He was just going about his normal business, getting ready the restoration, the independence of Biafra. That was all. And they told him they have an order from above, which is still Tinubu. Anybody that talks about Biafra, kill the person. So those of you that are thinking that the ambassadors Nigerian government is sending to America is anything, it is the same criminal cabal, the same reintegrated terrorists that they have put in different positions. Those are what they are sending to you. They can never be anything like one Nigeria. Anyone, any leader promoting anything like one Nigeria, you will be part of the failure of Nigeria. It's a promise. Because the people have spoken. You cannot deliver a child or a newborn baby and you try to put that newborn baby back into the mother's womb. Anyone talking with Tinubu at this time about not letting Biafra go, what you are trying to do is to put this newborn baby back into the mother's womb. And you know it's practically impossible. You can never do that. That baby will always be out. It can never go in again. So I just want to give that analysis. For the fake, the fraudulent ambassadors that Tinubu said he's converging to go and talk to Donald Trump and talk to Nigeria, to American legislators. Nothing good will come out from that talk because some of them are reintegrated terrorists. You are actually supporting reintegrated terrorists in American soil. That is what it is. Nothing more. Tinubu and the Nigerian state, they fought so hard so that Donald Trump cannot win the election in 2024. Some of us have first-class information on what Nigeria state did to ensure that Donald Trump was not elected as the president of America. That's why President Trump has refused to meet with any Nigerian executive at this point. It's not going to happen. And I'm promising you, they can meet any of the representatives or any of the legislators. But to sit down on the same table with President Trump for Nigeria state, that will not happen. That will not happen. They fought Trump. They fought with everything they have, using some of the agents and people they appointed in their World Health, World Trade Center, different organizations, different places. They use them. And we have the record. And that record has been presented to the government of America. They fought him. Because you know what? They know that once Trump goes in, the killing of Christians will stop. The marginalization and the killing of indigenous people will stop. Regardless of the business, regardless of whatever thing they've promised, the only people that will fail are those that can bribe their way. But this government here in America, you can't bribe your way. Not the way Nigeria bribed their way to African Union, to United Nations, to Commonwealth, all these organizations. No, their cults are full. Anyone, any leader currently listening to anything from the terrorist state of Nigeria, you know you're going to go down. They will drag you down. Just like Nigeria have dragged Finland down. Nothing will stop. It's not about taking away Onyinyechi Nnamdi, giving him life sentence, or taking away our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, labeling him as a, what did they do? Exactly the same thing we are doing. Exactly what 50 million Biafrans have done, and they voted to exit Nigeria. That's all they've done. Then you label them Tinubu, label Nnamdi Kanu terrorist, financier, whatever, and Alexander Starr and the Finland court. You label Prime Minister a terrorist financier engaging in terrorist activity. Where is the terrorist activity? Do we look like terrorists? No, we are not terrorists. But that is what Nigerian government will label us. That is what does the criminals. I want the Nigerian government. Can you make it whoever is talking, please? That is what they will label us. They will label innocent Biafrans as terrorist financiers. They use the DSS to label anyone that goes against the reintegration of terrorists. They will call the person a terrorist. That's how criminally minded Nigeria state is. For those of you, you have no clue. We are the ones that will tell you our story. He or she who wears the shoe knows where it reaches. Not the drama they tell you. I just want you to know the United States of Biafra government was declared in the United Kingdom, November 29, 2024. Only one government currently headed by my humble self, Dr. Orabueze, and the United States of Biafra cabinet and the United States of Biafra defense, who we have been showcasing for money. Thousands have not even been showcased. We have surrounded the whole 40 states of Biafra land because it belongs to us. And don't be swayed, don't be shocked. Tomorrow, Tinubu and Soludo and the delegitimized governor and the criminal ambassadors they appointed in America, they'll come out tomorrow and tell you that we are part of the terrorists or we are part of the terrorists. Just be open to hear that from them, and then you should be able to ask them the right question. Why are you killing Biafrans? That is what they and their agents. You can see our elite squad. Some of them have to cover their face because of the terrorist state of Nigeria government that is parading in our communities, in our homes, looking for us to kill us. That is why. So tomorrow, you will see people like the legitimized governor Soludo and their agents on social media. They'll come and tell you that the United States of Biafra elite squad, that they are terrorists. They are this, they are that, the Orabueze is a terrorist. That is what Tinubu tells them to continue to say. As long as you continue saying that, then maybe somebody will think that what you're saying is true. That was how they deceived Finland. You continue to call them a terrorist. Eventually, Finland governor Alexander Starr, you forgot that your country, Finland, you fought for your own independence from Russia. They didn't label you terrorists. But because you are whining and dining with a country that can bribe, they can bribe you, give you contracts, give you the oil contracts, then you can go on the way and label us innocent individuals that want to go to their homeland and better the lives of their people with the mineral resources which they are shipping to you. They're shipping it to you in the Western world to extra develop your own land. Why we, our own people, we don't have nothing. Not the base. There is no pipe-borne water in the whole Nigeria. I keep telling people that. Or in Biafra land. You can't have clean pipe-borne water. If you build any home in Nigeria, you must dig what we call borehole to get drinking water to the people that live in your home. Are you not ashamed that you're contracting any business with a country like that that cannot provide basic, we call that basic necessities for their own citizens, and you are signing thousands of dollars contract with them, and you think it's okay? No, it's not okay. You need to stop immediately. Nigeria must be dissolved immediately for people to leave. Not even the contract. For us, the United States of Africa, we already exited Nigeria. I'm just calling on nations to support us, to remove the remnants, the terrorists that Nigerian government has planted in our land. We are a Christian nation, and we will continue to respect the right of every citizen, regardless of your gender, your tribe, as long as you respect the Constitution of the United States of Biafra. So let no one be deceived. Anything one Nigeria, anybody that comes to you and preaches one Nigeria to you is a criminal. He's a born criminal. These are reintegrated terrorists that Tinubu has hired into the Nigerian leadership, shipping them, sending them to different parts of the world to go and preach about one Nigeria, to go and preach, oh, we are fighting terrorism. How can you fight terrorism when you have a standing policy to reintegrate terrorists? Reintegration of terrorists is a standing policy by Tinubu and the Nigerian politicians. So how can you fight terrorism? That's why it will never stop. That's why it's getting worse. Because Nigeria is a member of the Islamic organization, the IOC. One of their policies for you to be strong in IOC, you must promote agenda that supports Islamization. And the reintegration of terrorists is one of those contracts. Tinubu agreed with the IOC. We are not Islams. We must defend our land. The Nigerian state must leave Biafra land. Family, go ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, now you can see me. Can you see me now?
Okay.
Mouthpiece. Can you see me now? Can you see my own head?
Yes. Where are you?
You can see me?
Can anyone see?
Where are you? I'm trying to look at you.
Should I raise my hand?
Yeah, raise
Okay,
your
I
hand.
see.
Yes.
I see.
Oh, thank you.
Now we just see the mouthpiece.
That's so I like that.
That's right. Good job. That's
So
right.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay, I lower my hand.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we have a few hands. We're gonna take them, and then before we, watch the next.
Cultural and more defense.
We'll go to Honorable